Emily never planned to fall in love. At 28, she was focused on her career, but every family gathering felt like an interrogation about when she would finally settle down. Tired of the endless pressure, she came up with a simple solution: bring a fake boyfriend to her cousin's wedding. The only problem was finding one. One rainy afternoon, she met Jake, a charming stranger at a coffee shop. After a funny misunderstanding and a long conversation, Emily jokingly asked if he would pretend to be her boyfriend for a weekend. To her surprise, Jake agreed. What started as a harmless arrangement quickly convinced everyone. Her family adored him, and together they played their roles perfectly. As the weeks passed, their fake relationship began to feel surprisingly real. They spent more time together, shared their dreams, supported each other through difficult moments, and laughed in ways neither had experienced before. Emily kept reminding herself that it was all temporary, but every goodbye became harder than the last. Everything changed when Jake received a job offer in another city. For the first time, Emily realized she wasn't afraid of losing her fake boyfriend. She was afraid of losing the man she loved. On the day Jake was supposed to leave, she rushed to the train station and confessed her feelings. Jake smiled and admitted that he had fallen for her long ago. The relationship that began as a lie became the most honest thing in their lives. As they walked away together, hand in hand, Emily's phone buzzed with a message from her mother. "So, when's the wedding?" They laughed, knowing that this time, the answer might actually be real. With a courting video, stopped thinking. Title: The Best Part of My Anti-Marriage Plan. U.S. Adaptation. Copyright-free inspired version. Emma Carter was tired of hearing the same question every time she visited home. Have you found a boyfriend yet? At 26, her family acted as if being single was a crisis. One afternoon, her father surprised her with another blind date at a restaurant. Emma arrived with zero expectations and every intention of leaving early. Across the table sat Ethan Brooks, a quiet but handsome young man who looked just as uncomfortable as she felt. To Emma's surprise, Ethan admitted that his family was pressuring him to get married too. Within minutes, they realized they shared the same problem. Half-jokingly, Emma suggested they pretend to date so their families would finally stop interfering. Ethan smiled and agreed. What started as a simple arrangement quickly became convincing. They attended family dinners together, exchanged daily messages, and played the role of the perfect couple. Everyone believed they were in love. The only problem was that neither of them was acting anymore. As the weeks passed, Emma found herself looking forward to Ethan's texts. Ethan started making excuses just to spend more time with her. Neither wanted to admit the truth. One evening, Emma overheard a woman flirting with Ethan and felt something she hadn't expected: jealousy. That's when she realized her feelings were real. At the same time, Ethan was struggling with the same secret. He had fallen for the girl who was supposed to be part of a temporary plan. When Emma finally gathered the courage to tell him, Ethan confessed first. "I agreed to be your fake boyfriend," he said with a smile, "but somewhere along the way, I became your real one." Emma laughed through tears and wrapped her arms around him. The anti-marriage plan had completely failed. And for the first time in her life, she was happy